Can you tell on a customer's face?
All the time.
Can you see the pain behind their eyes?
All the time. I've got a couple of stories with my own customers. I've gone to other barbers and
see, that's what happens when you cheat on your barber, right?
Yeah, never cheat. So I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen along the way. But the way I've seen it change is when I was never a barber and I was working in the corporate world, I saw people making more mistakes. The transition from the normal corporate world into the barbering industry has been a huge 15 to 20 year gap. What has changed in 15 to 20 years? Technology, social media, anything that's trending. You've got, when I was first kind of like creeping into the industry, Neymar was changing his haircut all the time. You had Ronaldo having and who was it that was going 100 miles an hour in a barbershop? The barbers. Why? Because these kids are coming in. I want the Neymar haircut. Yeah. I want this haircut. I want that. So you have to be trending. You have to get to that stage where there was a period where everyone was getting night ticks on the back of their head. There was a period,
remember that phase, yeah.
So we've gone through trends and lifestyles of haircuts, but in the last 15 to 20 years, there's been an explosion because of social media.
What haircut have you cringed at being requested to do the most?
Edgar. Jeez, I say that, and I think any other barbers hearing this would agree. It's a bowl haircut. It's picture a bowl. Someone putting a bowl.
The bowl cut.
A bowl. It's not as bad as how the old bowls used to be. This is more like a bowl haircut. A bowl haircut with like a bit of a blend on the corners and on the back. You know, it's sort of a cross between a taper fade and a bowl haircut. It's sort of like what's that film with Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber? Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Pretty much that. So you got kids coming in asking for.
Is it sort of like a mullet where it's longer at the front, or is that?
No, actually, I prefer people coming in asking for mullets. If I'm honest with you, this Edgar haircut is just an ugly, round shaped. There is nothing interesting about it. Even you're probably going to edit this, and when you do, I hope you throw in an image on their screen so they can see, because it's just a haircut.
I will add a picture on, yeah.
Yeah, it's just shocking. It's not something, when I hear it, I just.
It's called the Edgar.
Edgar, Edgar, Edgar haircut.
Edgar.
I never really bothered to look into the origins or where it came from and how it birthed, because it's just such a boring, ugly haircut. There are some barbers that have mastered this haircut.
Really?
There are some barbers.
Who's requesting this? Is it
I've
teenagers?
Yeah. I've never seen an adult get in the chair and say, "Can I get an egg?" It's always kids, because again, it's the trending, it's the social medias, it's the TikTok, it's the Snapchats, it's the Instagrams. That kids will sit in their room and see this haircut. Their friends will have this haircut the next day at school, and they have to get it by the weekend. The mum has to get them to go into the shop to get this Edgar. And when mum sees the Edgar haircut, we get two reactions: you're not getting that haircut, no way, you're not having that to save your life, or just let him have what he wants. Yeah, it's the weekend or it's the summer holidays. That's how
I think we can establish immigrant parents aren't having
no
any
way,
Edgar haircut going in their household.
No way.
I remember when I was, I think I was 12, I wanted to get a David Beckham, like a V mohawk haircut. And I remember trembling in the barber seat when I was 12 years old, because I didn't tell my mum I was going. And I felt so cool about myself when I was getting it done. I was looking at myself from the side and everything. I was like, I'm the man. And then I remember going home and my mum screaming like she saw me being stabbed or something. And I remember her calling my dad. It's like a big crime was committed. And then what she ended up doing was telling me, "No, you're not leaving the house looking like this." She shaved it off. She sat me in the bathtub. She said, "You're not going to school looking like this." And she shaved. So I was bald the next day. And I remember everyone in school saying, "Who's this?" Because they only saw the back of me. Yeah. And who's that guy there? And then I turned around and they're like, "Oh my God, what happened to your hair?" You know, because I had quite a bit of long hair before I had my haircut. But it was, I remember that day. I've
had a very similar story to that. And I think everyone has. Everyone's gone to the barbershop, got a haircut that they shouldn't have. They know they shouldn't have. And it's either your mum or your dad going to kill you. So I've seen that happen a lot. But I think my mum was the one who made me go back to the barbershop and cut my hair. I had a crazy design in the back when I was like 9. So I got home and she was like, "Nope." Went back in. The most embarrassing part was I didn't get any islets then, because I think it was my parents would have been really against that. It was the older I got the islets, but it was more of a case of there was a crazy pattern on my hair. When I say crazy, I'm talking it started here and it came all the way around to the back and came all the way. So it was a really like a graffiti kind of. The barber took hours on it. He really spent time on it. And I remember the most embarrassing part was having to be dragged back in
Oh, you went back to the same barber?
Mum dragged me back to the same barber shop.
How old were you here?
Like 9. Dragged me back and I got into the chair and queue jumped. Everyone who was waiting, they were like, nah, she's gone nuts. She came in kicking and screaming, was like, right, shave it off. And I just, what could I have done? What could I have said? So